Hello and welcome to all my new students at PHSC out at the Brooksville campus. I want to welcome you to your summer speech course. My name is Professor William Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T, in case you want to do some research. And it's my pleasure to be with you for the next few weeks as we learn to grow as speakers. There has been a slight change of plans for you all as you were scheduled to have Professor Compton. Unfortunately, something happened there and she could not take the course, so they reached out to me. I teach at Wiregrass, although I have spent some time at the Spring Hill campus as well. So I'm new to Brooksville and new to you folks, but what's important is how we will run the class and what you need to focus on here in week one. I have taken the liberty of putting up your first assignment, which is a very simple assignment. It's called Get to Know Me. It's just an introductory assignment. If you look in your assignment box, there is a link to a video that I want you to watch that will help give you some content to speak to, as I want to know your thoughts on the speech, the TED Talk that I've given you to see. There are also some little hints, little speaking points. I'm looking for at least 2 minutes. One thing about me, I'll never shut you up. If you want to go for 10 minutes, have at it. But I really need to hear you speak before I can really get to each one of you personally and say, all right, this is what I see. This is what you do really good. And this is what we're going to add on to make you better. I have a saying in this class: all we do is build. I don't knock you down. I don't chop you down to nothing. I believe all of you have skills. It's just a matter of realizing the skills that you have now and then being open to the feedback I'll provide so that we can build the skills upon one another. Your syllabus right now is the previous syllabus. I haven't had a chance to go through and make it my own yet, so you can disregard that. I will get to that eventually. But what's important is here, I think next Wednesday, this speech is due. We're going to do a speech every week. The speeches will be different, but you will always have the option of speaking on whatever topic you wish. I give you a framework. And then whatever topic you want to talk to, you should talk to it. I always say, speak from your heart. People think that content is the hardest part. I could never talk for 5 minutes. Well, if you look at it this way, if you start speaking from your heart, if you find something that you're passionate about, you've already got content up here stored. If it's in your heart, it's already in your head. You've already thought about it. So I encourage all of you to always look at my assignments and then apply them to your own passions. And you'll be a much better speaker that way. So look at the assignment. There's no outline due for this assignment. There's no written. But for the rest of our assignments, I always will require some type of a supporting document, usually in the form of an outline. But I will always give you a template that I'll post in the announcements tab. And that template is basically a shell for you to look at and say, here's the format that Professor Wyatt wants me to follow. So we will have a good time in this class. We are on a short rope, so it's important that you stay current, because once we start going, I can't look back a week or 2 weeks. It's going to be bad news. So look at the assignment, give it some thought, and then hit the button and give me what you got. I don't expect perfection. I don't want perfection. Perfection, for your standpoint, would probably come when you write your speech and then you sit there and read it to me word for word and you bore me to death. Okay? Reading is cheating with me. Have it in your mind. And then trust yourself to create in the moment. If you flub a word, if you're something, don't start over. By the time you get to take 27, it's going to be horrible. So don't worry if you flub a word. Get in the habit of hitting the button and go. It gives me a more authentic feel for really where you're at. Okay? I'm not going to give in a lot of detail right now because when I know we're behind the gun, I'm just asking you, look at that first assignment and then submit to me. Now, one last thing that is important for your video submissions, I have found the best way is to tape your presentation and then post it on YouTube. Make it public, copy the link, and then submit the link to me. We have a lot of problems right now with trying to upload large video files through Canvas. It's a nightmare. So the best way to do it, put it on YouTube, make sure it's public so that I can watch it, copy the link that they give you, and then give me the link. And once it's graded, you can take it down or you can leave it up. That's your thing at that point. But that is the best way to get me your videos. All right? I welcome you all. I look forward to seeing all of you. And pay attention to the deadline associated with this first assignment, and we'll get started right away. Thank you.